Change your mindset, life will change. A powerful story of a beggar. In a small, crowded town on the outskirts of Manila, where jeepneys roared past narrow streets and sari-sari stores glowed with dim fluorescent lights, lived a young boy named Miguel. Miguel was only 15, but life had already taught him lessons far heavier than his age. Every morning before sunrise, while most children were still asleep, he stood near a busy intersection holding a small cardboard sign. It read simply, "Kahit konti lang po, pangkain lang." Even a little is okay, just for food. People passed him every day. Some looked away, some shook their heads, a few dropped coins without meeting his eyes. Miguel was a beggar, but not by choice. His father had passed away years ago. His mother was sick, unable to work regularly. Miguel became the breadwinner overnight. He begged during the day and studied at night using borrowed books and an old cracked phone. Despite the exhaustion, Miguel carried something rare in his heart: hope. But hope alone didn't stop hunger. One humid afternoon, Miguel sat on the sidewalk counting his coins. It wasn't enough. His chest tightened. "No matter how hard I try, I'm still here," he thought, "still begging." Across the street, he noticed an old man selling taho. The man's steps were slow, his back bent, but his voice was strong and cheerful. "Taho! Mainit-init na taho!" Customers smiled when they heard him. They didn't just buy taho, they bought his energy. Miguel watched as people willingly paid more than the price. Some even chatted with him. Why do people respect him but barely see me? Miguel wondered. That night, Miguel couldn't sleep. His mind replayed the day again and again. Then a painful realization struck him. When I beg, I already believe I am less. The thought scared him. The next morning, instead of standing at his usual spot, Miguel walked around town. He observed people: vendors, delivery riders, street sweepers. None of them were rich, but they stood with dignity. They offered something: a service, a product, effort. Miguel whispered to himself, "What do I have to offer?" Later that day, he saw a woman struggling to carry groceries. Without thinking, Miguel rushed to help her. He carried her bags all the way home. "Salamat, hijo," she said, handing him a few coins. For the first time, the coins felt different. He earned them. That moment lit a spark inside him. The next day, Miguel changed his routine. Instead of holding a begging sign, he carried a small, handwritten note. "Tutulong po ako, kahit ano." I can help. Anything. He offered to carry bags, clean small shops, wash dishes. Some ignored him. Some laughed. But some said yes. Miguel worked hard. He showed up early. He smiled. He listened. Slowly, people began to recognize him. "That's Miguel," they'd say. "Masipag yan." That's Miguel. He's hard-working. Weeks passed. Miguel earned more than he ever did begging. But something even more important changed: how he saw himself. He no longer thought, "I am poor." He thought, "I am capable." One afternoon, the taho vendor recognized him. "Bata," the old man said. "Iba ka na. Hindi ka na namamalimos." Miguel smiled shyly. "Oh, opo, nagtrabaho na po ako." The old man nodded. "Tama yan. Hindi ka pulubi. Napadpad ka lang." Those words stayed with Miguel. You are not a beggar. You are just passing through hardship. Months later, a small eatery owner offered Miguel a part-time job. The pay was small but stable. Miguel accepted immediately. He balanced work and school, often exhausted, sometimes discouraged, but never hopeless again. Years passed. One rainy evening,
A young man in a clean uniform stepped into the same intersection where Miguel once begged. He handed food to a boy holding a cardboard sign. "Anong pangalan mo?" he asked gently. "Miguel po," the boy replied. The young man froze. He smiled. "My name is Miguel too," he said, "and I was once where you are." The boy looked confused. Miguel knelt and said, "Listen to me. You are not defined by where you stand today. Change how you see yourself, and your life will follow." As Miguel walked away, rain soaking his clothes, his heart felt full. Because he finally understood the truth. The moment you change your mindset, life begins to change with you.